actually. It's a plan, we'll see if I do it or not. It's visit Ourém, then Fátima, then Batalha, Alcobaça, yes, Nazaré, São Martinho, Caldas da Rainha, Óbidos, passo pelo Bom Barral, subo a Serra de Montejunto, passo por Alenquer. Then we'll see if I continue along the river or if I take the train back to Lisbon. Let's go! Well, first big climb of the day. I can already see the castle up there. Let's go! Wow! Yeah! Yeah, the future is now, we are building it. Sure, my friends, but it's closed. I can't see the castle. What a pity. But at least the view is amazing. And yeah, actually it's a medieval village with a castle with 3 towers, which is not common. And I think it has a statue of Dom Alves Pereira, which was responsible for the victory in Alcobaça battle. Yeah, a reward he got this county in the 14th century. He was Conde de Ourém, and yeah, well, I tried. C'est la vie, mon ami. Let's go to Fátima. Yeah. I'm an agnostic. I don't believe in God, although I was baptized when I was 2. So everything regarding this I don't really believe in, but I respect, because it's also part of Portuguese culture. So basically the story is like on the, I think to 1917, yes, I think it was in May, so from 11 or 13, sorry. So during the First World War, there was like an apparition, a shiny figure appeared on top of a olm oak in front of 3 shepherds, little 3 shepherds, so like Lucia and her cousin Francisco and Jacinta, and they lived in this house. And that shiny figure told them that they should return to that tree 6 months later. But well, many people didn't believe at the time. The children were even arrested. But it was when an important priest from Lisbon, Padre Cruz, when he came here, that people really started to believe him. It was also after this news on the biggest newspaper at the time, the Cyclist, that people really actually started believing it. Until then, very few people cared about. And the fact that this village is located right in the middle of the country and close to major routes of communication, like between the north and the south, with train lines and stuff, help people come here to see with their own eyes. So yeah. There's also another story that the parish priest in Fátima complained about the poverty of his parish. So he might have caused an apparition using the children, and well, Fátima grew up, and today is a huge pilgrimage center like Santiago Compostela and Lourdes. Actually, the story of Fátima is closer to Lourdes. I think Lourdes in France, it was similar. So Fátima is like the hotspot of religious tourism. So, the new basilica up there, and then the old one. Very massive and big place. This region is full of limestone, so there are a lot of companies taking advantage of that, exploring also metamorphic rocks like marble, and yeah. Serra de Batalha. Wow. Remember the castle in Ourém and the statue of Novos Pereira? I mean, the pictures, of course, I couldn't. Up there, that guy is Dom Novos Pereira, and this monastery was built by Dom João I in fulfillment of a promise to the Virgin Mary for having won the Castilian army at the Battle of Alcobaça in 1385. And actually, in the battle, the Castilians were 5 times the size of our army, and they lost it. So the building symbolizes the independence of Portugal and also the power of the Avis dynasty. And Gothic and Manuelist style. It's an UNESCO site actually. After eating lunch, it's always a problem to warm up the engines. You do feel your legs, the pain in your legs, but it's part of life. So let's go to Alcobaça, more particular São Jorge, where the Battle of Alcobaça took place, and then Alcobaça. Place of the battle, where the battle took place, and they have a little museum. Actually, I visited this museum some years ago with my aunt, and yeah, it's interesting to show the tactics that the Portuguese used in order to be able to defeat the Castilians, because they were much more. Oh. E voila, Mosteiro de Alcobaça, one of the biggest churches in Portugal, if not the biggest one. Amazing. After Dom Afonso Henriques, our first king, conquered Santarém from the Moors, he built this church and offered to the Cistercians Yes, that order, yeah. It has a very beautiful cluster as well. So, cornucópias and coroa da abadesa, the two iconic sweets from Alcobaça. You can see the, yeah. Very, very good. I'll become diabetic. And apparently Alcobaça has a castle. It's abandoned, but it has an amazing view. Look at this. You can see the Serra, the mountain up there, and of course the massive and church. I don't like this road. I don't have enough space and it's a bit busy, but I have no option. So it's life. So basically Nazaré is like a fishing village with ladies with 7 skirts. Situ, this place. The legend says that an important man that I don't remember the name was chasing a deer during a fog, and right before he reached this cliff, Our Lady of Nazaré appeared and the man stopped before falling. And yeah, it's a magical place. And Nazaré is also known for the biggest waves in the world. The canyon that makes possible those huge waves, it's right there. Espera aí. São Martinho do Porto, also a fishing village. Very quiet, and it's quite funny up there. Maybe you can see it, but the way that the waves are displayed in a fan shape because of the bay, yeah, it's funny. Well, avoid 9-8 if you can. Wow, 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 wow. Caldas da Rainha, thermals of the Queen, in this case Queen Eleanor. And it was a place where patients used to come to solve health issues. And I'm sorry. And the Queen had a health problem, and when she saw people bathing on these waters, she tried and got cured. And for that reason, she built an hospital. And actually, Caldas is also it's also known for the ceramic. Rafael Bordal Pinheiro, every Portuguese knows. I mean, it's an artist. Made amazing sculptures and created the popular cartoon Zeppelin. But don't mistake with Bordal II. Yep, it's closed. Tomorrow's a big day, so let's have dinner and rest. E depois como? A sua?
A nossa.
A nossa. So the plan today is to go back to Lisbon because tomorrow I work. I'm already feeling a little bit my legs, although I did the warm-up. And that's because usually after the first big leg, cyclists always feel a little bit of pain. Yeah. And actually, whenever I do bike trips, the second and the third days, usually you feel a lot of pain in your legs. You are still getting used to. But then on the fourth and fifth, it's okay. Óbidos, a village inside a wall, very romantic, known for the medieval fair, chocolate, also ginja de Óbidos, very tasty and sweet. And I don't know if many people know this, but Óbidos has 14 bookstores. It has one bookstore inside a church, another one inside a supermarket, another one inside an hotel, and it's a very small village to have 14 bookshops. It's unbelievable. It's a pity that it's so foggy. You could see the entire region and all the fields, and it's very romantic during the sunset. I've been here and I was able to experience that. Bom dia, peço desculpa. Para o Bom Barral, estou a ir bem? Sempre em frente. É noite, não é?
E atrás da gente vais bater.
É? Perfeito! Tu vinhas, não é?
É. E essa uma das pesanas. Aí, vês, olha aqui.
Ora lá! Qual é a parte mais bonita da serra?
Eu, para mim,
Norte?
essa parte aqui.
Essa
Esta
parte?
aqui, sim. E aquela ali que vem da Alenquer também. São só.
Então amanhã a serra está reservada aos ciclistas, não é?
E as motas.
E a parte.
Yeah.
Na verdade, seria mais fácil.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. Now listen. This wonderful view. You can even see river tags up there. Limestone mountain. Super dry. The water goes into the cracks and goes underground, creating caves and underground rivers. Bye. See ya. I know Alenquer has, I think it's a monastery, but it's up there, and to be honest, it's very warm. I want to save energies to reach Lisbon. It's freaking hot. It's not an excuse, but at the same time it's managing energies, and I'm very sensitive to hot weather. So lucky. Jesus, I wish to be there. So, I think on the other side of this train station there's a bike lane that goes to Alhambra. Alhambra, yeah, that's the name. This road is not safe, it's very boring, but it goes where I want to go, so... When is the next train?